there have been a kind of resurgence of good single-player games. I was just thinking about it there and talking about it.
Yes.
Or co-op games as well.
Yes. Yeah.
And definitely a push back against live service.
Yeah. Battle Royales, they're 2017. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think they're very 2017, and they really rose to prominence during COVID.
Yes.
And I think primarily it was a way to socialise.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that still does well. And
Yeah.
I don't think they should get rid of them altogether. Do you know what I
No.
mean? My hatred for them isn't like kill them as a franchise, like, you know, as a genre. It's just I don't like that everything was leaning into it.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we saw the likes of Concord and stuff trying to chase that kind of live service, kind of battle royale style shooter thing.
They were just chasing a buck with it.
Yeah. And no, don't do that. Let the ones that do it well remain.
Yeah.
Let some other random companies do some third
And hey,
party
if
ones,
you've got a really unique, cool idea for
Absolutely.
a live service multiplayer game, I'm all for it.
But don't try and just cash in on it because it's popular.
Yeah. And like Concord was a great example of that. It was like they borrowed bits from loads of different games.
Yeah.
And then took all those bits into a boardroom of Sony executives and went, what do you reckon? They're like sticking it all together, and they made like this weird camel, and they went, hey, if we put some sunglasses on this would be cool for the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
That's just weird. I don't.
400 million.
Imagine the single player game they could have made with that much money.
I'm shocked that they canned the studio. That's the bit of that story that I don't understand. Firewalk Studios, was it?
Firewalk, yeah.
Because there was clearly a talented team of people there, because the thing they made worked, and as in, like, you know, physically it was a working game.
It was a game.
A game. The Switch is a Switch.
Yes, the Switch is a Switch. Yeah.
Why they didn't like, let's try and rescue what we can out of this, make a great single player game. I remember the announcement of Concord.
Yes.
And it started, and it was this like 3-minute kind of rendered story.
Yeah.
And I was like, this could be quite cool.
Yeah, I thought it was like a single player sort of style game.
I was like,
oh, this could be
wicked.
cool.
It's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe.
Yeah,
a space adventure with some action in it.
Yeah.
I'm up for this. Let's go for it. So you do this whole story, and then it cuts to the gameplay, and it's an arena shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually my gaming highlight of the year, of everything, and we'll talk about some other things, was the comment section on that announcement video.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I was utterly disappointed with that.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this clip, then maybe watch the full episode over on the main channel. It's going to be smashed between our faces. It's another reason to watch us for another hour.
Oh, yes. You're in for something special.